they'd be like, Harms, you don't have any ideas for the peaceful revolution. And I'd be like, dude, I've been ahead of the subject. You can't just wake up one day and decide to follow me and try to do what I do. You actually have to know your soul's true purpose and destiny. So yeah, we were gonna start the peaceful revolution, and it can be fun. It can be a fun one. We can do a lot of partying. We can do a lot of different activities. Like you could go to the strip club as part of the revolution and do some drugs with strippers, if you want. That could be a part of it if someone wants to. You could go to Vegas, go to brothels, just be a little rebel and do whatever the heck you want because, they messed their country up. So just go to Vegas and spend racks there. I don't even know. I don't care. And, bunch of music I think could actually help lead the revolution, hippie culture back. I do like dubstep and stuff, rhythm, trap, a lot of subgenres of EDM, but they don't really talk about anything, it's just robot noises, which is super cool. I mean, who doesn't like robot and alien noises, like AT aliens, you know what I mean? So, a lot of different ways we could go about the peaceful revolution. Moving our banking to decentralized crypto to compete with the banks and destroy the U.S. dollar, the Federal Reserve. So yeah, for the Mark of the Beast, when that's coming up, they could be like, oh, we're gonna put you guys all on this digital CBDC, blah blah blah, and then we'll be like, no, I'm just gonna get the mob and a bunch of gangsters to print out a bunch of counterfeit money, and then we're just gonna pass counterfeit bills around to pay for everything, and we're just gonna completely not even accept the mark or do anything with CBDCs, and they're gonna be like, well, these counterfeit bills are fake and they don't work. Well, it's whatever you wanna, it's whatever you wanna accept. So you could accept a counterfeit bill. And if everyone else was accepting counterfeit bills, then it would be a currency, and it would be the new currency, and the mob would have control over the, so any gangsters printing counterfeit money, you would have control over the world supply of currency. That'd be pretty cool, right? Instead of the Federal Reserve, where all the government regulations are going on, and you could just keep on printing random bills. And they'd be like, well, you guys gotta use CBDCs. And they're like, well, I'll just trade, a couple, I'll just trade my car for all these fake counterfeit bills instead. Because I'm gonna use that to, pay my neighbor to buy food, because they're growing a garden or something. So you pay them to buy food. And it's just a completely new system. But the government's too stupid, and they're going to try to force CBDCs on us to control and track everything we do. So yeah, there's a lot of ways to fight a revolution. It could be a violent one. I know one of my friends, Devontae, said, yeah, revolutions can be bloody. And they might be. They might be. He's got some really good ideas. Smart dude. So, I can't be right about everything. And I've been influenced by a lot of people who have, open my mind to certain subjects. So it's not just me, but there are just people out there who just want to be a part of this, but really aren't. We all know who the true friends are. So at a certain point, loyalty can only go so far with people, but everything can be forgiven in ways. So it's just if people try to do people dirty, a lot, well, that's on them, and they don't really have to care anymore. So yeah, there's a lot of things we can do to start the peaceful revolution. I'm kind of excited for when the government tries to control us with some future crisis again, another lockdown type scenario, because I'm here this time, and we ain't gonna just lock down and do nothing. and we ain't gonna take it like the rest of the world does, because no one knows how to stand up and fight tyranny. You know what I mean? So yeah, I want some of the people who are in the New World Order on my side. Like, if you're in that, and we just grew up in that time period and you didn't know that it was gonna happen so quick, and we could still get you out. We could still get you out. No one wants to go along with these people, and we can just use them. We can use their money and then flip it on them, later down the line. Screw them over down the line. Act like we were helping. Act like we were, their minions, and then we flip it on them, and we're like, well, we're just actually using you for all this money, so now we don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Hang up on the New World Order. So yeah, it's just there's a lot of things you can do with the peaceful revolution, and building self-sustainable communities is really good. But right now, people should be protesting on the streets for the Ukraine war. It's probably the most important thing. The United States does not need to further escalate things with Russia and raise tensions over there. Everyone needs to back off and give Ukraine and Russia the space to handle their differences without trying to start a world war where everyone is just going to pick each other off until there's only one person standing, one country standing. So, yeah, a lot of things we could do for the peaceful revolution. There are other ways to go about things, so I'm open, but we don't want to see anybody arrested or thrown in prison for a cause that we don't know where it's going. You know what I mean? Like, if you can do like 3 months, if you like spray painted a couple buildings, vandalism, and you could do like a little probation or something, then why would I care if you went out and do that? I did the same thing, spray painting EST for life bitches, like in parking lots, like for Machine Gun Kelly, spray painting the Illuminati sign, running away from the cops, all that stuff, spray painting my high school. Obviously we stopped, but yeah. That can also be something like civil disobedience. Civil disobedience is really good for like a revolution. So we're just gonna like all exit society and whatever the government wants us to do until they start shaping up and treating us better. Because if I support Trump and he's not helping me out personally, why would I give a crap about supporting him? Give me some money. I still gotta survive on my own. You wanna make capitalism and corporations stop treating us like slaves? Then give us some money, pay workers more, pay us a livable wage. Do this, and we might support other things. So yeah, and a little ending. I do know that people just download my shit and share it around. It's not like I care. It's like, once this shit spreads, though, you can't stop it. And so a lot of people are just playing right into my hands, where there's only so much you can do. Oh, and you can get contacted by your spirit guides. You'll know when the spirit guides contact you, too. You have to get the right transmission, and you have to be doing the right things for them to contact you, because they are helping out like a lot of other souls on this earth. It's not just me, There are other people out there that they have to help as well. But if you're in the right heart and right mindset, your spirit guides will contact you. Like one, Mother Teresa did contact me last night, which is pretty cool. I wasn't going to share that, but then she's like, well, I kind of want you to share it. I'm like, well, okay, Mother Teresa, you seem cool. So, yeah, peaceful revolution. I'm out.